Hello and welcome to Yoga with Sony. Thank you for pushing play on this video. Today's yoga practice will be a nice, easy yoga flow. Stay tuned. Hope you enjoy. So welcome again. So let's begin in easy seated pose. Legs are crossed and you're nice and relaxed. Your shoulders are relaxing down. You close your eyes here. And we're going to begin with our 3 cleansing breaths. So inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Let's do it 2 more times. Inhale and exhale. Last one. We're going to inhale, reach our arms up nice and slow as you breathe through your nose. And then exhale, chin to chest, through your nose all the way down. Hands touch the floor. Inhale again, reaching up, looking up as tall as you can be. And exhaling to the floor. Last one, inhale nice and slow. And then exhale. Let's leave our hands on the floor for a second and we're just going to let our right ear go to the right shoulder. So you're relaxing your shoulders as much as you can. And with every exhale, you just let gravity pull your other shoulder down. So big exhales, big inhales. Do 2 more. Really try to relax those arms. Try not to lift anything towards your head. And gently roll your chin all the way to the chest and then all the way over to the other side. Always be gentle. Listen to your body. So again, here we're breathing. You can close your eyes. Let's do a couple more breaths. Let's do 1 more breath here. And then roll your chin back towards the center, and then the head comes back. Nice neutral head position here. We're going to leave our left hand on the floor. Right arm is going to reach up. So in this pose, you're reaching up as tall as you can be. You're making space between your rib cage, and the other hand will adjust to where you want to feel your stretch. Just make sure that both sit bones are on the floor. You're trying to look up. And you're breathing. So again, with the exhales, feel your body relax. With the inhales, you're reaching. Let's do 1 more breath. And then very slowly bring that hand down to the floor in front of you. We're going to take a deep breath in to begin. And then exhale, walk those hands forward. And bring yourself down as much as you can. So letting go as far as you can. Just take 1 more big breath here. And then very slowly walk those hands back towards you. We're going to switch our legs around. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So this time, right hand is on the floor, left arm is going to reach up. So again, get yourself centered. Make sure both sit bones are on the floor. And you're reaching as you inhale. And as you exhale, you're relaxing. Let's take 2 more deep breaths here. And you can always readjust your hand. Keep breathing. There we go. And 1 more inhale. And as you exhale, we're going to bring that top hand all the way down. And then walk them forward. Big breath in. And exhale, walk yourself forward. Again, let yourself go here as far as you can. Now we're going to take one more deep breath. And then slowly walk those hands towards you and prepare yourself to go into table. All right. So from table, we're just going to do a few cat-cows. So as we inhale, head comes up, tailbone comes up. Big stretch. Exhale, push into those hands, chin to chest. Inhale, reach up. And exhale. Let's do two more. Inhale. Last one. And exhale. Join me in a flat back here. As flat as your back can go. We're going to bring our right arm, left leg out. We're going to begin. Inhale. As we exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, reach. Bring it in. Let's do one more. So reach, reach, reach. And bring it in. Place everything back onto the floor. Recenter yourself. And then left leg or right leg, left arm. Big inhale. As you exhale, bring it in. Inhale, reach up. Exhale it in. Reach. Bring it in. Last one. Reach, 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 reach. And bring it in. Awesome. Everything moves back onto the floor. Hands are still underneath your shoulders. We're going to curl our toes here. We're going to go into down dog. So just bring your hips all the way up. You can adjust yourself here. You can bend your legs one at a time. And don't forget to breathe. All right, let's walk our feet all the way to our hands. We're going to inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bring it all the way up. Reach it up. And then exhale, hands by your side. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank. From plank, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, knees, chest to the floor, bring yourself all the way down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, down dog. Again, here you can walk your dog. Look forward, walk your feet or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, breathe it up. Exhale by your side. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, the whole routine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank. Big breath in. As you exhale, bring yourself down. Baby cobra. And down dog. We're going to walk our dog here. And you can look forward, either walk or try to hop it to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And then inhale, bring it up. Palms together, palms to heart center. All right, we're going to do that roll routine one more time. And we're going to incorporate One more move. So we're in plank, from plank. Bring yourself all the way down. Baby cobra. And down dog. All right, from down dog, we're gonna lift up our right leg. Then bring your knee to your right elbow and bring it back out. Three-legged dog. Bring it back in and back out. Let's do it one more time. And back out. Awesome. Place that foot back onto the floor. Knees come to the floor. Knees as wide as your mat. Let's take 2 breaths in wide-legged child's pose. So bring yourself down, forehead to the floor. Awesome. So we'll get ready to do that one more time. Bring yourself into down dog. All right, from down dog. This time left leg, three-legged dog, comes all the way up. Left knee to left elbow. Bring it back into three-legged dog. And back, forward, and back into three-legged. One more time. And back out. Awesome. So let's bring those knees back onto the floor. Wide-legged, big toes are touching. And sit back down onto your feet, forehead to the floor. Let's take 2 big breaths here. Awesome. Bring yourself back into table. Curl those toes, down dog. All right, look forward, hop or walk to the top of your mat. And we're going to inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And then inhale all the way up. Palms together, palms to heart center. Awesome. From here, we're going to do chair pose. So you can go to the top of your mat, or you can face me here. Feet are about hip width apart. Hands are by your side to begin with. Let's rotate those shoulders. Let's relax our shoulders. Bring your palms to heart center. And from here, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, we're going to sit back on that imaginary chair. So nice. Bring yourself back, back, back. Palms are still together, and you can push into your palms. And bring yourself as far down as you can. We're going to breathe here, 2 breaths. And then slowly bring it up. Bring those hands all the way up. Inhale. And then exhale by your side. So let's do that one more time. Again, let's begin with hands together. And then very slowly sitting back on that imaginary chair. And you can stay here like this, or you can have an option. So the option would be to do a nice twist. So as you're breathing, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, you're going to bring opposite arm onto the opposite thigh. So like this. And then you're pushing into those hands, and you can try to look towards the ceiling. You're going to stay here for a couple breaths. And then very slowly untwist yourself. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, let's bring it up. And by your side. Now, unfortunately, we did a twist in this, so we have to do it on the other side. So let's do it one more time. Big breath in. As you exhale, bring yourself back. Now again, you can stay here. You don't have to do the twist. Next option is to do the twist on the other side. So opposite arm, opposite leg. So you're like this, and hands are pushing into each other, and you're trying to turn towards the ceiling. Let's take one more big breath. And then slowly back to center and all the way up. All right, that was it. All right, we're into tree pose now. So standing up nice and tall, hands on your hips. You're gonna anchor that right foot into the floor. Left leg is gonna come up. Okay, so you have 3 options. You know what your options are. All the way in. Choose the one that's right for you today. Hands come together. And when you're ready and feel steady, bring those arms up and out. Let's take a couple breaths here. And we normally go into star, but today we're going to go into warrior 3. So from here, just bring that foot back down, but hover it above the floor and bring those arms straight above your head. So your foot is not touching the floor, and we're going to tilt forward. Just tilt forward, back leg is coming up as you're tilting, and then you can bring your arms by your side for airplane. And you're still breathing. And then back to the floor. Awesome, you did great. Let's do all on the other side. So left leg is in the floor now. You're gonna choose position. So 1 is on the floor, 2 on your calf, and 3 is all the way up. So pick the one that's good for you. This is your practice, your yoga. And when you're feeling ready, bring those arms up. Let's take a couple more breaths. And again, those arms are going to come right up. That leg's going to hover by the other leg. And very slowly we're going to tilt forward. So I'm going to show you what I'm doing. I'm just going to tilt forward this way. So back leg, toes are flexed, or foot is flexed. And you're just tilting. You're not going very far, and then your arms can come by your side. Let's take a deep breath. And very slow, bring it back down. Awesome. That was a good balancing pose. Next one is going to be a goddess pose. So feet are about, 3 feet apart. Feet are at a 45-degree angle. Hands are on your hips. We're going to bend those knees, but make sure when you bend those knees that you look down and you want to keep seeing your big toes. You don't want your knees flopping in. It's not good. So try to push your knees as far out as you can and then still squatting. So you want a good posture here. So from here, you can stay here. If you wish, you can bring your hands together again. So we're going to take a couple breaths. Keep smiling. It's all good. And you can bring your arms out to goddess arms. So they're about even with your shoulder. And hands are nice and wide. Fingers, can wiggle your fingers here. And you keep breathing. So we're going to breathe, inhale, reach everything up, straighten those legs, bring those arms up. And as you exhale, bring everything back into goddess. Let's take 2 breaths here. And then inhale, reach it. Exhale, bring it back down. It's the last time. Hold it, keep breathing. And then very slow, let's bring it all the way up, reach up. And then exhale by your side. Heel toe, bring yourself back to a nice standing pose. Awesome. Let's walk it off here. And we're gonna make our way to the floor. So we're gonna go into garland. So this time our legs are not as wide. They're about 2 feet apart. Hands on your hips to begin with. Let's do a little bit of shoulder rotations here. Relax your body. Big breath in. And as you exhale, you're bending those knees and you're reaching for that floor. So you can wiggle into it. And when you feel comfortable, place those hands together, elbows by your knees. Now I like to close my eyes here and just breathe and feel gravity pull me down. Let's just take a little break. And very slowly we're going to make our way down. All the way down, hands behind you. And we're going to come into a seated pose, but I want to bring my legs out this way. All right, from here, we're sitting up nice and tall, back is straight, and we're going to place our hands on our thighs. Flex your feet, toes are pointing towards you. And we're going to take a couple breaths here. So inhaling, reaching up, and exhaling by your side. Let's do it 2 more times. And exhale. 1 more. And exhale. Awesome. Placing your hands beside you, we're going to place our feet now on the floor. Legs are bent. So fingers are pointing towards your feet and they're by your side. Your legs are not close together. They're about 1 foot apart. All right, so from here, we're just going to lift our hips off the floor and bring ourselves up into an opposite table. So you bring your hips up as high as you can, and then you're trying to let go of your head. We're going to take a couple breaths here. And then bring it back down. Awesome. It's not something we do very often, but it's a good to try and push our limits here. So hands come underneath our thighs. And we're going to go into a little easy boat here. So easy boat saying that your legs are at 90 degrees and you're holding onto your thighs. And a hard boat is going to be straightening those legs and letting go of those legs. So baby steps, take your time. Maybe not this week, maybe not today, maybe tomorrow. You can let go of those legs and then bring them back onto the floor. So let's do that 1 more time. We're going to sit up tall, flex those feet. We're going to take 3 breaths. So nice and tall, legs are straight, reaching up and exhaling down. Let's do that 2 more times. And exhale. 1 more. And exhale it down. Hands come by your side like before. Bring those feet onto the floor. Now prepare to lift those hips. And we'll lift them up as much as you can. Let's take a couple breaths. And then very slow, bring it down. Awesome. Hands come back underneath your thighs into an easy boat. And you can stay here if you wish. You can try to straighten one leg, the other leg, try to let go of your legs, or try to let go of them in a 90 degree too. So there's many options. So pick something that feels good to you and take a couple breaths. And very slowly, we're going to bring ourselves all the way down to the floor. Head comes down. Close your eyes here. Take a couple breaths. Bring your feet back onto the floor so legs are bent. I'm going to take a couple breaths here. We're going to go into our next pose. So feeling the heels with the tips of your fingers here. Eyes are still closed. Take a deep breath. And then pushing into those feet, lift those hips up, up, up. You can curl little shoulder blades underneath your shoulders here. You can interlace your fingers underneath your body if you wish. Just keep pushing up into those hips. Nice bridge pose. Keep breathing. And then very slowly bring your vertebrae all the way back to the floor, one vertebrae at a time. And bring those knees into your chest. Give yourself a big hug. And then very slowly we're going to rock ourselves forward. And join me into an easy seated pose here. So, legs are crossed, hands are on your knees, and you can turn your palms facing up, index fingers touching your thumb. And we have Kiwi coming for another visit. She thinks I want to scratch her. All right, so let's finish today's practice with our 3 cleansing breaths. So inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Let's do one last one. Awesome. You were great. Thank you for pushing play. Thank you for watching this video. If you like these classes and you want to see more of them, leave a comment. Encourage me to keep posting. So any comment is very welcome if you have any questions as well. So let's keep doing this, keep practicing every day, and it's only going to get easier with time. I wish you a lovely day. Thank you again for joining me. Namaste.